All right. Shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Kakadash. Them honor to the Apostle of Great Millstone that rule well. And salutations to the occupants that's true of the folk on earth, and city, the name Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai. And the very few sisters that listen as well, man. It's just a quick lesson through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai. Basically just going into how you can't hold back your sword, man. When you get this truth, this scripture say, matter of fact, let's get that, man. Let's get that Hebrews. Because when you go into Hebrews, the 4th chapter, the 12th verse, this Hebrews 4 and 12 say, for the word of Yahweh is quick and powerful and sharper than any two-edged sword, piercing even to divide asunder of souls and spirit, and of the joints and marrows, and it's a discernment of the thoughts and tender of the heart, man. So this sword that we are swinging upon the people, meaning what? The scriptures, the word of Yahweh Shema Shai, is bigger than all, man. And you gotta understand that. Understand that we can't hold it back. When you at war, you got the enemy coming in. You're not gonna just hold your sword and not swing it, or put it down, put it on a bushel, which the scripture tell you about. Don't put your candle under the. Matter of fact, let's get that in Matthew, because that's not how you fight. You're not gonna fight. You're not gonna fight. You're not gonna fight by putting your sword down or not swinging it. No, you're gonna fight by what? Swinging your sword. By teaching this truth, giving them hell, because this is the only thing that we typically can do right now until the Lord returns and He give us them spiritual powers, man. But until then, we gotta do them videos. We gotta go into the highways and byways and condemn His people. We can't hide it, man. That's why that Wisdom of Solomon, the 5th chapter, so much, man. Matter of fact, let's get that first, and then we can get this Matthew. This Wisdom of Solomon, the 5th chapter, verse 1. It say, then shall the righteous man stand in great boldness before the face of such as have afflicted him, and make no account of his labors. When they see it, they shall be troubled with terrible fear, and shall be amazed at the strangeness of his salvation, so far for all that they look for. Because guess what? For so long, even back in the 60s, late 60s, or early 60s, 70s, or really before Albert Bivens came on the scene, we wasn't teaching this truth. This truth was unknown. They was hanging us, raping us. Man, they was doing whatever they wanted to us. But now we can stand up and go out and prophesy and condemn this place. Tell Esau in his face that his kingdom is going down. All because of what? Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, man. Because what? The Lord is ultimately on his way back. And ultimately, because the Lord told us not to hold back our sword, man. When you get this truth, you supposed to let it shine. Like this Matthew say, this Matthew 5 and verse 14, it say, for ye are the light of the world, a city that is set on a hill cannot be hid. Right? So we the light of the world, can nothing hide from like say you go into a dark room, you come on the light shine. You're not gonna flip the light off. No, you looking for something, man. You're gonna turn the light on, and that's how we are. We in this dark city, this dark world, and this truth is bringing us the light. Everybody is starting to see, wake up, understand the lies and the atrocities and the bullshit that Esau have told to us for years, man. And now everyone is calling themselves Israelite. They changing their ways because of the vibration of this truth. That's why it's important to swing your sword daily, man. I'm talking for me, first and foremost, too. I gotta swing my sword more. That's the whole object of being a prophet, man. Verse 15. Neither do man light a candle and put it on a bushel, but on a candlestick, and then give it light into all that are in the house. See? And it's light going into wisdom, man. This the wisdom. We don't, just because we get this wisdom, we don't supposed to what? Hold it in. Scripture say what? Freely you have give. I mean, freely you have received, freely you have give, man. So you're not for to charge people for this wisdom. You're not for to make an agreement for what? You came in the truth out of nothing. Nothing, man. Teaching this truth, telling you who you are, you should be an honor. You should want to pay for those things, but we don't. We do sort of say we get tithes, 10%. But hey, that's only if you're able to, man. We're not begging people, this and that. We go to work. We're not bums, man. And that's what's wrong with the society and what people say to this day. We got leaders calling us bombs, which is cool. We could be bombs. Yahweh Shai was considered a bum. But guess what? We not. We go to work, we provide, and guess what? We go out and teach this truth into the world, blow up, man. Because guess what? The Lord was commanding us to do that, man. That's why it's important to what? Stay in the truth. Don't hold back your sword. I tell you that in Jeremiah, matter of fact. Let me get it. Bear with me. Jeremiah 48 and 10. This verse 10, it say, "Cursed be he that does the will, Shalaka does the work of the Lord deceitfully, and cursed be he that keepeth back his sword from blood," man. That sound like that prophecy of the 10 talent, man. You gotta understand. It was, matter of fact, let's get that, man. 10 talent. This Matthew, the 25th chapter. And let's start at verse 14. "For the kingdom of heaven is a man traveling to a far country, who called his servants and delivered to them his goods. And to one he gave 5 talents, and to another 2, and to another 1, to every according to his several abilities, and straightway towards his journey. Then he that had received the 5 talents went and traded with the same, and made them another 5 talents." So when you go out and teach this truth, you go out and teach the truth. You'll get more talents the more you show your dedication, you build up, you follow the laws, statutes, commandments, you mature. Certain things the Lord is going to give you that you can keep evolving, right? They say, "And likewise, he that received 2, he also gathered 2. But he that have received 1 went and dig in the earth, and he hid his Lord's money." See, he took his talent and went to go put it in the dirt. Now, imagine when the Lord come back, what's going to happen, man? Verse 19, "After a long time, the Lord of those servants come and reckon with them. And he had received 5 talents, came and brought him 5 talents, and said, Lord, thou deliver unto me 5 talents. Behold, I have gave besides them 5 talents more. And the Lord said unto him, Well, good, thou faithful servant, that have brought faithful over a few things. I will make thee Lord over many things. Enter into the joy of the Lord. See, So the Lord going to be pleased, man. Because guess what? You took his talent and did exactly what what you were supposed to do, man. Verse 22. And he said, also that had received 2 talents came into the Lord, said, that had delivered me 2 talents. Behold, I gathered 2 more talents besides them. His Lord said unto him, well done, good and faithful servant. Thou hast been faithful over few things. I will make thee ruler over many things. Enter into the joy of the Lord. Then he which had received the 1 talent came and said, Lord, I knew thou art a hard man, reaping what thou hast not sown, and gather where there are not straws. And I was afraid, and went and hid that talent in the earth, and now I have in thee, right? And the Lord said unto him, thou wicked and slothful servant, thou knew that I reap where I sow not, and I gather where I have not straw. Thou therefore to put my money to the exchange, and then at my coming I shall receive my own with usury. So the Lord was pissed off. And that's what the Lord is going to do at this time when he returns, man. When you come, you ain't done what the Lord told you to do, and you hiding back your talent, and it's a honor to even know who you are and teach this truth, the Lord is going to kill you, man. Kill you. Let's keep reading. Keep reading, man. Verse 28. Take thee from the talent from him, and give it to him which have 10 talents. For unto everyone that hath shall be given, and he shall have abundance. But for him that have not, he shall be taken away, and which he has. So the Lord took him away, and he said, and cast ye into unprofitable servant into the hour of darkness, and shall be weeping, gnashing the teeth, man. So, hey, that's what's gonna happen when you don't do what the Lord tell you to do, or hiding, holding back your sword, holding back this truth. Hey, the Lord is gonna kill you, man. And we hope not to be that person, man. So with that, I hope this lesson will edify. I want to give all praise and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Kakadash, that went to the apostle, great millstone that ruled well, and salutations to the icon is true of the fork on our true city, man. Till next time, I want to say Shalom, Kwan Yasharala, and the Ball.